Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're ready now for the anthems. Well, if that doesn't get the juices flowing, then nothing will. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
there's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Fernandez defending his... And the shot! Well, now it's a race, and it's come back out to him.
Austria definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Arnautovic! Now it's Baumgartner. No, he's not getting his way this time. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Fernandez. Argentina yet to have an attempt on goal. Messi. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Gregoric. That's a good ball out wide. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Lo Celso picks it up out wide. And this is Messi. Takes a shot! And this is Messi. Gregoric. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Driving forward. Not the most convincing of passes. Martinez. For De Paul. Now it's Messi. Sabitzer. Gregoric. That's destined for the flank. Sabitzer. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And here's Arnautovic. Now it's Sabitzer. He's in a good position here. And the finish! Goal, Austria! And it's Austria who go ahead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Austria have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Oh, easy pickings there. De Paul. Sabitzer. Now it's Gregoric. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Argentina go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Martinez. Schmidt. And here's Arnautovic. Now it's Baumgartner, and he's been shifted off it. Martinez. That's a cute ball. And he was quick to react. Argentina still this single goal behind. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gregoric. Martinez bops him off it and wins back the ball.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 62.005.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Argentina are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Now it's Gregoric. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Martinez.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, just a keep, and Messi! And no mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Austria can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Se está realizando un cambio.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
De Paul. Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Sabitzer, played out to the left flank. Schmidt. He's got away. In towards the... And a header! Goal, Austria! And they get themselves in front! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Austria making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Se va a realizar un cambio. Cambio en Argentina. Número 7.
Austria with
número
the lead.
24. Entran número 20.
Tagliafico.
Número 5.
And it's McAllister. Paredes.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Sabitzer. Schlager. This is a promising build-up. Shooting chance! Argentina very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Nicely worked. Messi is onto this. Messi! Well taken goal. And right near the end, we have parity. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Back to Perrin. And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Señoras y señores, en la pantalla se mostrará información de la policía local.